welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. It has been quite a while, but I've had to take some time out due to real life stuff. Managed to get us into a location down in Plymouth. Bit of a trek for this one. I think it's well known as the Brass House, if I'm correct in what I'm saying. Everything's still left in. What I'm going to do, give you a tour around like I always do, and then you can get a feel of the place. We'll do a bit of calling out after we've done the tour, so I'll keep tuned for that. We'll get straight in it. So the tour starts now, guys. Straight into the kitchen. But as you can see, everything is just left behind. I don't actually think it's been empty that long, to be truthful. There's a lot of stuff in here which is pretty up to date, so even though it looks like a time capsule, you know. Anyways, I'll take you into the front room. Look at that fire. Wouldn't you just love one of them in your house? Amazing. I mean, look at the telly, it's Sony, so it can't be relatively old with a flat screen. And then plus there's a BT box here, a Wi-Fi one. Which don't look too old. Nevertheless, everything's still left behind. There's Naomi. Let's jump in here. The front door. They have all these on the walls. Loads of brass ornaments and stuff, so I think that's why it's called the Brass House. It does look small from outside, but when you get in, it's relatively big. More brass ornaments and brass items about. Like I say, I'm just going to give you a tour and get down to the investigating and see if there's any residual energy still left behind. We brought Bodie along with us. Say hello, Bodie. Yeah. Woof woof. Upstairs we go. I take it this was the master bedroom. I don't really want to show people's faces on camera, but I'll give you a view of this room. I don't want to shout too much because there's a local next door who's outside in his garden. The last thing we want is to get caught. This must have been the old storeroom. More brass ornaments. Some classic items in here. Unfortunately, it won't last long like this, especially if the word gets out. And that's the reason we don't give the locations out on YouTube. It ruins it. I found this little cubbyhole here. Some very old coins. I don't know if any of you recognise some of them ones, the old 5p and 50p and that. Shillings. I like it, me. It's nice. It's really good. It actually could do some good, couldn't it, if someone actually did some work on it. Oh, look at that. 75p for the picture. That proves how old them are. You don't get a picture like that for 75p anymore. It just literally like they've packed up and left. Or unfortunately they might have passed away and not had any relative to pass them down, or there's always a backstory to properties like this. Well, that's your full tour of the place, really. Apart from one room downstairs. I'll take you into that room. There's another little bathroom. Quite diddy and cute. Cute. You know what I mean. Small. I think this is the cold storage in here. But other than that, that's your the whole tour of the building. It is big. It's not as small as I thought. From outside it looks really small, but once you get in, it's pretty deceiving. Like I say, everything's still left behind, so hopefully some of the items still carry some residual energy about. You never know. That's what we're here for. Before we started the camera, the KTU was actually going off. We decided to sit in the living room, call out in here, where they mostly would sit, and feel relaxed. There we go, the KT's going off. All phones are on aeroplane mode too.
And there's no electricity in the house.
Dog looking unsettled. It's looking towards the doorway. If you stood in the doorway, come forward. Can you move any object or make a sound? Do you still reside here? Or come in visitation? That must be a yes. Thank you very much. Could you maybe close one of these doors? I would say listen out, but the dog's just going mad. You can't hear anything, unfortunately. If that was you affecting the K2, thank you. Can you come closer to it? Can you give us a definite sign that you're here?
Do you want us to leave? Does the energy here want us to remain?
It does literally feel like someone just packed up and left.
Mm-hmm. There's even all the old bed linen still folded in towels in the upstairs.
Can you move any object inside this building? Make some sort of sound.
Movement upstairs.
I heard something.
Strange how the K2's just gone completely flat, completely dead now. Let's go mad a minute ago.
Is there anywhere in this building you would like us to come? Can you make a sound in one of the rooms? Unfortunately, guys, I forgot half my equipment to bring with me. I don't have my REM pod. I don't have my cat balls. I just have my K2 and the necrophonic app. And just us. Which is frustrating because we're in Plymouth, which is hundreds of miles from where we're actually from.
It's been a really interesting find though, hasn't it? Yeah. We don't really know the history of the place either.
If any of you guys know where we are or any history of this place, please feel free to comment on the comments below and I'll get back to you. It would be much appreciated if you could find any history. Obviously we try and look after it, but I don't think we're going to find out on this one. I mean, where do you think would be the best place to next go? Probably the bedroom.
I don't know, yeah, probably the bedroom. Bodhi was quite reluctant to go in there, so that's kind of interesting.
I think what we'll do is take that up there. In fact, we'll do a bit of necrophonic here.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is put a bit of a device on that you can influence yourself and come through and give us a message or maybe a word.
Is there anybody here who'd like to communicate with us?
Here we go.
Is there anything you'd like us to know?
That's a leave. Come forward. Give us a message. Can you say your name?
Alan. It sounded like dog. Alan. Do you like dogs?
Can you say one of our names?
It's him.
It's him. Mark. Is your name Alan?
You take.
We don't take anything.
We don't take. We're just here to talk.
Can you show us a sign in this room? Can you make a noise? Yeah, come forward then. Oh, I think the dog likes being in here. Katie's going a bit.
Is that you affecting the K2? Is there anything you wish to say? A word? A person? A feeling? Is there a feeling that you feel right now? You happy?
Don't let go. Are you happy with us being here?
Real.
Real?
Real. Real. Gone.
Do you want us to come into the bedroom? Boy, he really doesn't like being in there, does he?
May we please come up to the bedroom? Will you give your permission? Yes. That was 2 yeses.
What we'll do, guys, is go and have a look upstairs.
Better turn this off for a minute.
Katie in front of me. What about this room? Does anybody still reside inside this? Oh, there we go. Look at this one. It's going mad in here. Thank you. If that was you, could you do it again? Yep. Wrecked it straight away. Are you inside this room with us? Can you move one of these objects on this side? Push it. Use all your energy to move something in this room. What's up?
Just talking to the dog. Sorry.
Come on, push something off this side for me. Can you prove your existence? That K2 was very active as soon as I stepped inside this room, and now it just seems dead. Got all the mould on the table.
Could be the energy moving away, perhaps it's void to interact or...
There we go. Can you do that again? Yep. If you can do that, then do something else inside this room for us. We're not afraid of you, and we hope that you're not afraid of us. We come in peace and respect, and that's all we wish from you too. That you can hear as a dog, he just seems very unsettled, didn't you? Last thing I want him doing is barking though, and getting caught. I just find it pretty mad how everything's still left behind. I think we'll go in the master bedroom. Leave that on the bed. We're in your bedroom now, as you can see. Do you reside in here more than downstairs? Can you move any of the objects inside this room? Close any of these doors? He really doesn't want to be in here.
Guessing this is a family maybe over here?
Yeah, I just don't want to put it on the camera.
But for the people who can't see it, there's a woman and her 3 sons, it looks like, or 2 sons and a husband. Which would make sense because there's 3 bedrooms, isn't there?
Can you step towards this K2 device with the green light, like you did downstairs? Is this your bedroom?
Are these your pictures of your family? Treasured memories? Do they make you feel happy looking at them? You give us a sign that you'd like to talk to us about them.
I'm good, I haven't got all my devices with me. Oh dear me.
Did you like your brass ornaments? There's lots in the house.
Oh, here we go, guys.
I like them too. They're lovely choices. Things make our place a home, don't they? They're safe here with you.
Here we go. Did you pass away inside this building? Is that a yes?
You remain here? Is it somewhere you don't want to let go of?
Mad, isn't it? That's a mad place. What's that? Can you make any sort of sound inside this room? Or move any object? Let yourself be known.
What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Was that you who made that noise?
Sound
Were
like
you
someone-
trying to talk to us?
That was actual audio of someone going, Thank you so much, if that was you.
Was that the man or the woman who owned this house? The lady older homeowner or the male homeowner? If it was a lady, would you mind showing us on the K2? It's you here with us. If it's a man who is in the house with us, would you mind showing us that you all remain here? Is it the children that remain here?
That was mental, right next to me, I heard that. So when I asked it to make a noise.
Hmm.
Can you do that again? We definitely heard you. Can you do it again? That was very interesting. Do you want us to leave?
Do you like our company? Would you like to show yourself to us? Show us your energy. You can do this in any form that you wish. You may wish to move something to show us where you are. You may wish to show us an image of yourself. You may wish to show us your voice. We'll happily appreciate any form that you would like to show us your presence.
That was interesting, that noise.
Really interesting. It's literally like there.
I've just turned the KT off. Literally where I was stood here, I heard a
Yeah.
or
Yeah, I heard it. I looked up and
I'm going to have to listen back at that, the sound.
Is that behind you?
Come on, show us one last sign and we will leave. I'm going to stand in the middle of it. I'm in the heart of the house. If you make any sort of sound in any of these rooms, I will hear it. I heard you make an audible noise. If you're powerful enough to make that sort of noise, then move an object or make that noise louder. You raise it like talking distantly. That was interesting, that noise, really were. Get a bit of short of breath me. Do you like us being here?
If you wish us to leave, can you please make a noise downstairs? I know you want us to go.
I'm going to do is call this short, this one, guys, because obviously the dog doesn't seem very settled in here. It's hard to hear the outer noises.
We won't bring him to the next one.
We're going to leave soon. I thought I saw something move going in my eye then. Could have been imagining it. Can you do it again? I know how old this building is. It looks lazy, 1600.
Yeah. Proper age to it.
You think
Oh,
it'd be...
did you not hear that click in there?
No.
There was a click in that room.
That?
Yeah.
That was me.
Oh.
I wish it was that noise, but no, it was me doing that.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was like, how did you not hear that?
Definitely heard the guy, or it was a guy, it wasn't a girl that did that noise.
Yeah, it was a male voice. I agree.
If you're the male presence inside this building, come forward and show us our last sign. Please prove your existence. Maybe if you do, it'll stop people coming. They might be too afraid to step inside this building thinking it's haunted. If you don't like people coming in here, then do something.
My cheek just felt really cold then.
Your cheek.
Mm.
That's why I was stood by that noise. Mm.
Then it turned.
It's your last chance to come forward and do something. That's the thing with all these investigations. We go on them, and I don't know, I've been on about 150 different locations now, roughly, investigated them. I've come to the conclusion it's hard to find anything intelligent, you know. You'll get some interaction, probably last you about 30 seconds, a minute, if you're lucky 2 minutes, but anything longer than that I've never experienced. You might just hear the quick noise, but it is very rare. It's not like Hollywood makes it. Stuff doesn't happen every time you go to locations. We've hit so many, I've not even put the videos up because they're that boring. But that's what it's like being a genuine investigator. Unfortunately, there's a lot of boring episodes. A lot of stuff that doesn't really happen at all. Like you say, we've just been in here, we've heard of audible growl, one tap, and the K2's been going off. And if you can get anything off that necrophonic app, I struggle with me to even understand what the necrophonic app says. Well, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this one up in here today, guys. Get on to the next location, because we're going to get some more videos out there. Told you we weren't giving up. Is that it then? You're not going to come and say bye? Walk us out. It's an interesting one, isn't it?
It is. At least it's been a really interesting place to look around. It's
a nice town capsule. We haven't got into many places like this. They're very rare and they're hard to get into because they're very protected by the locals.
Which we're thankful for, because this one hasn't been trashed at all, which is lovely.
Anything reside in the kitchen or down in this area? Can you move anything inside this kitchen before we go? It seems like relatively new. I feel like we're going to get caught.